The student council is planning to make a helium balloon arch shaped like a parabola for the entrance into the gym for an upcoming dance. The students will anchor the ends of the arch so that the height near the top of the arch is approximately 2 feet from the ceiling of the gym. If the height of the gym ceiling is 30 feet, how far apart must the ends of the arch be placed? The chart shows the arch's height above the floor at a distance along the floor from where the first end is anchored. Use the chart to determine the distance the second end should be anchored from the first end. Okay, so imagine this arch and we need it to be 28 feet tall because the ceiling is 30 feet tall and it wants it to be 2 feet from the ceiling of the gym, which means that the height of this arch needs to reach 28 feet and then we want it, to see how far the end should be. So we know it's originally placed at 0, 0 here, so at 0 feet along the floor line, and then it reaches its height of 28 feet around the 15 feet mark. And then we want it to, obviously we want it to be symmetrical. You don't want it really lopsided going from one side to the next. And just looking at also what it's doing down here, it shows that a little bit over 30 is when it hits 0 again, basically when it hits the ground again. And so if they went ahead and anchored it at 30, then, that would be symmetrical because if this was 30, this is 0, then it would be about 15 feet apart, and then it would anchor right at the top, would be right in the middle of that, and so that would make for a nice arch. And so our answer then is going to be at about 30 feet. The tallest point in the arch is approximately 28 and 3/10 feet above the floor. At this point, the arch is 15 feet from the first end, measured along the floor. The first end has a height of 0 feet. The other pair of distance and height, where the height is also 0 feet, occurs a little more than 30 feet from the first end. So the second end should be anchored about 30 feet away from the first end. That will place the top of the arch in the middle of that floor distance at about 15 feet from either end.